Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Gumball Gamer 92. Thanks for the suggestion, Gumball Gamer. You asked, why do steel wool burn like fireworks? On the surface, it makes zero sense. Steel is metal, right? Metals don't burn like sparklers at a kid's birthday party. So why does a wad of cheap hardware store steel wool suddenly turn into a mini 4th of July when you set it on fire? Stay tuned as we unravel why steel wool burns like fireworks, right here on Explaining Everything. Okay, let's start with the obvious. Steel is not the kind of thing you expect to catch fire. You don't see construction workers worrying about skyscrapers spontaneously combusting because someone lit a match nearby. Steel is made mostly of iron, and iron melts at about 1,500 degrees Celsius. That's hotter than your oven, hotter than your grill, hotter than your "I forgot my pizza in the oven" disaster. Normally, you need extreme conditions to get iron to burn. So why does steel wool throw that rulebook out the window? The secret lies not in what it's made of, but how it's made. Steel wool isn't a big, chunky hunk of metal. It's shredded down into these ridiculously thin strands, like hair that got lost in a machine shop. And that changes everything. Imagine a steak. You can't light it on fire, right? But if you ground that steak into powder, threw it in the air, and hit it with a flame, you'd basically have meat confetti trying to ignite. Same steak, but smaller pieces make it behave differently. Steel wool is the same idea. Small size, big reaction. Here's where the science kicks in. Surface area. When something is thin and stringy like steel wool, there's way more surface area exposed to the air. And oxygen, as you may know, is fire's ultimate hype man. The more oxygen that can reach a material, the easier it is to keep the flames alive. With steel wool, those thin strands give oxygen an all-access pass. The fibers are practically begging to react. That's why, unlike a steel beam, a strand of steel wool doesn't need insane heat to ignite. It just needs a spark. Once it catches, oxygen swarms in like it's Black Friday at the mall, fueling the reaction non-stop. And that reaction? It's not just burning, it's oxidation. Normally, rusting is also oxidation, but rust takes years. In steel wool, the reaction happens in seconds because the conditions are so perfect. Instead of slowly turning orange in the rain, the metal does the equivalent of saying, "Forget it, let's just rust all at once, violently, with sparks." Now, you might be wondering, okay, fine, oxidation and surface area, science stuff. But why does it look like fireworks? Why not just a boring flame? That comes down to the way the burning strands break apart. As steel wool burns, little molten flecks of iron pop off and fly through the air. Each tiny particle keeps burning as it arcs away, glowing bright orange before cooling down. That's basically the same principle behind actual fireworks, tiny bits of burning metal shooting out and glowing in the sky. So when you wave around burning steel wool, you're essentially holding a discount sparkler. The sparks look dramatic because each one is a glowing speck of oxidizing metal. It's science cosplay for fireworks. And honestly, it's way cooler than you'd expect from something your grandpa probably keeps under the sink for scrubbing pans. here's the part that always shocks people. It doesn't take much to light steel wool. You can use a lighter, a match, or even a battery. Yep, just touch a 9-volt battery to steel wool, and poof! It's like you've summoned the tiniest, angriest fire demon. That's because the thin wires of the wool act almost like little resistors. They heat up insanely fast, and once one piece ignites, the fire zips through the rest like it's in a hurry. And here's the kicker. Despite how dramatic it looks, burning steel wool doesn't release a ton of heat compared to a campfire or a stove. You're not going to roast marshmallows on it. Well, you could, but your s'mores would taste like a toolbox. The sparks fizzle out quickly, and the danger is more about stray embers landing on something flammable nearby. That contrast, wild fireworks effect, but relatively low danger, is part of what makes it so fascinating. It's like watching a Michael Bay explosion in miniature without actually destroying your neighborhood. It's all about size, oxygen, and a dash of physics showmanship. By shredding steel into fine strands, you create the perfect conditions for rapid oxidation. That fast reaction produces sparks that look just like miniature fireworks, turning everyday metal into a dazzling display. And maybe that's the coolest part. It reminds us that science isn't just in labs or textbooks, it's hiding in the cleaning aisle at your local store. Light it up, safely, please, and suddenly you're holding a sparkler made of steel. So the next time you see steel wool sitting around, remember, it may look like boring metal fluff, but inside, it's just waiting to party like the 4th of July. If you learned something new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and maybe light it outside, not inside your home. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.